Hey buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon. Today we're going to setup play and review for the game Spots. This is published by CMKY. This is a push your luck game involving doggos, and as you can see, lots of dice. If you want to see how far dice roll, please make sure you check out my dice distancing playlist as well. This is going to have a setup play and review playlist, the mass playlist, etc. So what we're going to do is you have various different starting trick cards that we can play with. They do have recommended sets, and I'm now going to be setting them up for you now. And if you have any questions, as always, please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And always check through and comment is best in YouTube because this does get shared. And of course, like I said, please do share as well. So everybody is initially going to be taking a number of these cards each. And you're having 2 each, so everyone's going to take random 2 of these cards. Let me show you how it's going to work. I'll kind of set up for a solo play. This is a solo ball game. Check out my solo playlist too. So initially we have Wolfgang, which I've played with before, and Raya, who I've also played with before. And like I said, you can have a maximum of 6. It's the first person to complete 6 dogs wins. So I'll leave those just in shot now. As you can see, everyone's going to take one of these as well. These are where you have your yard, your buried dice. You're also going to take a treat. So you can see these lovely wooden bones here. So I'm going to take one of them. You can get more. And all you're going to be doing is laying out your first 6. Now there are lots of different things you can be playing with. As you can see, sprint, dog pile, chase. I will talk to you about them in a moment. We've also got dog, dig, stay, gobble, chew, play dead, guard, what is this? Scavenge and roll over. Now roll over you must always play with no matter what you play with. You'll see why in a second because it lets you roll all of your dice to go here. As you can see, get more than 7 and you will go bust. So we're also going to bring out walk for our first game. We're also going to bring out beg for our first game as well as run and also bring out fetch. And lastly, howl. Now, howl again is something you will always have to play with. Again, you'll see why, because if you have fewer than 6 dog cards, you'll have to draw one up. That's the only way to get more dog cards. Okay, so what can we do? Well, we can pick one of these 6 options. I'm initially going to pick this one. So what I'm going to do is flip this over. So you flip it over and then do what it says. So you can roll all of your buried dice and then place them or bury them. In this case, I don't need to do that because I haven't got any dice buried here at the minute. But what you will do initially, though, is take 2 dice. So everyone's going to take a die each, so I'll be taking 1 die, and what you're going to be doing is basically seeing whoever's rolled the highest buried die will go first. So I rolled a 3, someone rolled whatever, let's say I roll the highest and I'll go first. I'll do this one first, so I'll do howl. If you have fewer than 6 dog cards, draw the top card of the deck and add it to your pack. So again, draw this next card. It happens to be bristles, so let's place this down here as well, and let's double check the orientation. So I see, so it's like that. Okay, flip it that way around. Okay, so I've now got bristles. So what can I do now? You can roll 1 die. So let's roll it in front of me here. I roll a 5. Now, if I can't place this, I'm going to get bust and I'll lose anything that I've placed. In this case, I can place this here. Now it's somebody else's turn. I don't know. Let's say they 2 this. So who knows? But now it's my turn. Now the way it works in a solo game is basically you can number these 1 to 6, roll a die, and it's going to cross one of these things off. So let's say I roll 3 dice. So now let's pick this one. So you roll 3 dice. Let's see what I can get. This could be a bad idea. Let's just see what happens. Do I have anything that works? Do I have a 5 anywhere? I do not have any 5s. I do have a 1, but I might want to try and place other stuff because if I can't place a 5, I will go bust and anything I've placed will go. So I'm going to spend my treat, roll again. This is even worse. So I could place this out here. However, as I cannot place these dice as I don't have a 5, they're going to go here. I have gone more than 7, therefore I bust. Not only do these go, this goes and this goes. So I'm back to square 1, pretty much. Gonna keep on going. So somebody's flipped over this, I flip over this. What happens now is whatever's left will get an extra treat on it, and then everything will reset. So everything comes back to where it was. Everyone can pick everything else again. Now, what happens if you happen to have completed this card? So let's say we've got a 2 on here, and I managed to get a 1 on here. Well, on my next turn, I can now say, okay, I declare I've completed it. You don't have to, you can do something else. The risk is, of course, if you then bust again, you're not going to get that result. So in this case, let's say I chose to, my turn purely, just score this up. Then what's going to happen is it's going to flip over and I've completed 1 of my 6 cards. Sometimes you see these paw prints, sometimes they're relevant. Take 1 treat for each of these on your card. There are other ones which basically, if you've got 7 here, as an example, you can literally actually increase somebody else's value and make them bust, which I've seen happen to myself, and I've yet to cause it someone else. I have played with quite a lot of these, so I said they do actually have some recommended sets. I've played quite a few of them too, and I have played it solo, as I did mention earlier. So here's where you can score different things, and it's great you can see these various sets. I've played 4 of these different sets so far. Very frustrating when you play it on BGA. I have played it on BGA, but I do prefer it in person. These dice have quite very dark, very deep dots drilled into them. I don't know why they've gone that deep, but it's fine. They do seem slightly off in terms of quality or actually the precision of them. I don't know why. They're not equal in size, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, it's nice. It's nice to fill these dogs up to complete them. Again, complete 6 and you will win the game, or first to complete 6. But it is frustrating, of course, when you bust, because sometimes you just need more treats. And of course, sometimes you still can't get it even with 8 rolls. But that is the game of spots. Like I said, a lot of variety going on here. There's absolutely stack loads. I don't even tell you how many there are. But there's loads of different variety. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Again, to see how far dice roll, we need a dice tray. We're talking 105 different videos now. You can check out the playlist to see how far different dice rolls. Again, looking forward to seeing how far these ones bounce. But no, it's very straightforward. Doesn't take up too much space. And of course, it does handle quite a few players as well. So on the box, actually, it doesn't really go into it unless you look on the other side. 1 to 4, 30 minutes to play. Enjoyable game. Like I said, it does have a lot of love. Let me know your thoughts on this one too. Also find videos over on TikTok, X, Instagram. Also join the discussion on Facebook as well as the podcast, etc. All via the description, YouTube, or errata, etc. Thanks very much for watching. Enjoy spots, and that is it. Time to get back to the table.